We got audio rolling. Action.
My name is Charlie Galanis. I'm a board-certified plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills, California. I grew up in the Midwest. I guess you'd call it a pretty standard Midwest upbringing. I had 3 siblings, there were 4 of us. My parents were the son and daughter of immigrants from Greece. We were raised, certainly that academics were important. We were all put in sports. We were all very active growing up. We went to church every weekend. The Greek culture was something that was instilled in us. We went to Greek school. So I went to the University of Wisconsin. I actually was accepted into medical school when I was 18. It was a contingent acceptance. I got in, as long as I maintained a certain level of performance taking my undergrad classes, I was accepted into medical school without having to take the MCAT. A common question I get is the genesis of my interest in medicine and plastic surgery. I think it started when I was young. I was just really good at school. I think I did well with school, and I really gravitated towards the sciences. And the other thing I was a very social animal. I had a good group of friends. I was happiest around people. I was happiest around people that were themselves happy. The decision between being a surgeon and a non-surgeon also was an easy decision for me because I liked working with my hands. I guess I'm an impatient person, so I like the idea of being able to directly and quickly address a problem and sort of see an immediacy to a result. I was first in practice in Chicago for 3 years. I was part of a group practice. Then I went solo. But really, when I came out to Los Angeles is when things really changed. Now, when I first came out here, I basically had no employees. It was just myself. I had a chief resident once that I worked with, where he created such a fun work environment that even though I was getting up at 4:30 or 5 in the morning to round on patients, it was fun to be at work, and it really made work not feel like work. And more importantly, I think it made me a better doctor. It made me a better person to be around. It made me better for my patients, and I think ultimately that translated to patients that were happier. As my practice grew and as my team grew, it was really important for me to maintain that kind of an atmosphere at work that was enjoyable and that was fun. When it came time to create a space, this was sort of an exciting time, but a little bit intimidating as well. I wanted something that was very modern and cutting edge and very sort of state of the art. And the reason is because I felt like a lot of the work that I do was something that was more state of the art, something that really didn't exist 5 or 10 years ago. And so I wanted a space that reflected that would have that wow factor of, oh, this is something new, this is something modern. I met D. Rodrigo through a mutual friend. He had actually done some work at a dentist's office, and the office was just stunning. And I met with him and really kind of conveyed what my interest was and what I envisioned for the space that I wanted to create. He really impressed me with his ability to translate those words into visuals and into an actual embodiment of what it was that I wanted the space to be. The final product really was exactly the union and the marriage of those two things, of being state-of-the-art and cutting edge, something different than you'd see anywhere else, but also still kind of warm and inviting and a place you'd want to come back to. The whole fulfillment in this job for me, the thing that makes this line of work fun for me, has everything to do with the relationship I have with my patients. To win their trust and be able to enjoy the transformation with them and see that change of confidence, that means everything to me. That's what drives me every day. I think melding that with the level of training I have, does it make me singularly unique? No, I think there's some well-trained guys out there and gals who care about their patients, but I think for me it's an important thing. I don't compare myself to anyone else, but I certainly think it's something that helps me connect with my patients and deliver a service that is a little unique.